Oh, God damn it. All right, second half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Gotcha. And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something
Come
that
on.
they expect to
Flag,
get
please
into
tell
the
me
end
it's
zone
good.
and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Yes, blocking back. Thank you. And that back.
Still second down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Come on.
It's grabbed over the middle by White. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything,
you want your
and sometimes that saves
tackle.
time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now
they'll throw here out of the gun.
No!
He's got a man wide
Come
open.
on!
It's a pickup of
Cover these
15 and a
fucking
fresh
people.
set of downs. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
This is Langford, able to push
Please
forward
tell
for
me
about
something
4 down
good.
to the 37.
Holding. Offense.
Yes.
So holding by the
Come
offense,
back.
and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Intercepted!
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Beautiful.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Damn, to the house.
This one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL,
his feet were on
those
fire.
tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they
Gotcha.
did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Back to the ground, this time Langford. And he's got some space here.
Come on.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the
Defense.
sticks.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Come on, really?
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Now Glennon, he's got White here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to
Hold
run
back.
against it because you're
in
running
the red
away
zone
from
now.
people.
Thanks for that.
On second down, Langford.
Nope.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't.
Come on.
And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball.
Nope.
They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And they give this time to the tailback.
Damn it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. By 14. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Give it to him.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous.
Yes.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes
Nice
down.
try.
So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right
Hunt
where
that
it
damn
is.
ball.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end
Offense,
zone.
what the
It
hell?
always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle.
Yeah,
You
not
can see
here
the
in the damn
sideline
world.
really get into
That
the
was
game.
better.
So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
Now it's 3rd
how
down.
do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
Oh, come on.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver.
Fucking
Now
really?
4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll try and throw for it here. And a quick throw here.
Come
That's
on.
complete. And he'll
Bullshit.
get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Red touchdown. Probably not now. Good luck with
The
that.
lone setback is
It was
Langford. And they'll
If it
give
was
it to
first
him
quarter
here.
offense, be all right,
Nothing
but
doing.
probably not
He's
now.
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit
Fuck's
more.
sake.
Checks it underneath to Langford. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks
I'm
to
surprised
be
he didn't get the first down there. He should have.
More than a half a foot.
But okay.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear.
All right, 4th quarter, money quarter.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They'll try and start this drive.
Come on, really?
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. 2nd down following the incompletion.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
That one good for 10 yards.
Of course not.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Fullback
for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway.
All right, come on.
Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he gets this
Could've
inside
walked
the
with that.
35-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And it's a short one here.
Come
complete
on.
to the tight end. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got
Alex,
it
score! To the house!
And he'll get into the end zone.
2 today.
Touchdown, Detroit. Their big tight end, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Lions add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding a big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun.
Okay. I didn't think he had that.
Catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
There we go. Good send.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Took the knee.
And no run back here. This
Just
will be a
over
touchback, and it comes out to the
3/4
25-yard line.
Here.
And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field.
Don't
and
allow
a really
first down.
nice job last time. Offense had great field position, but they were able to hold them just 4 plays and then to hit the
First quarter
field goal.
defense probably would be
Benefits of
not.
practice there from the defense, though, didn't we? Because
that helped.
most teams, when they got that type
Run
of field
defense
position that they have to
is pretty
start
good.
defense on, they treat it almost like what we call sudden change. You know, after a turnover or a big kick return, whatever that is, you tell the guys, listen, you got to bow up. You got to get in there. Make sure you don't give up any more than a field goal.
They bowed up all right. We'll see if they bow up again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down in offense.
Glennon.
Yes.
And under the line's
Sack.
pressure, he's brought down. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Some Chicago's starting to self-destruct.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Tate.
And
a
just
good
shy
return
of the
there,
40.
call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Good drive last time.
Okay.
Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Wow,
I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On play action, they'll throw.
Alex! Oh, the ball
Incomplete
came
there.
out.
A nice hit. Jars the ball
Third
free
down.
and brings up third down.
All right.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Alex, there it is.
And he comes back with one complete.
2 first downs.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
That's the
Looked
one.
like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Ah, come on, that better be something.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yes, it's automatic first down
And the
regardless.
dreaded face mask penalty,
Beautiful.
that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way
How was
forward
that?
here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Time for
2-minute
a break.
warning.
This one,
Let's
all
wrap
over
this
but the
bitch up.
shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll look to throw. Over the middle,
Go to
complete
Tate.
to Tate. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Whoa, okay.
And he'll get this one down to about the
Friggin'
10-yard
knocks my dude
line.
over like
2
really?
yards on the carry there.
Don't
It'll be
appreciate
second
that at
down.
all.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him right up the
They've been
gut.
ready.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the
charging.
6. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he takes this one
Yes,
in
touchdown.
for
What a
Lions
fight.
Touchdown. A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for
almost
any
blocked.
rookie. The
That
first
was sketchy.
touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the
All right,
stop
minute
sign
15
there as
left.
his
Let's
guys
just kill
will get
clock.
it
We got this
at
in the
the
bag.
25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Escobar.
They're down
He
big
left,
here late.
Detroit
I
last
don't
year,
know. You
Detroit.
just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a
God.
guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He
No.
just waved a hand like,
Stop
"Who
him.
cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up.
here and do something some other time."
Come on.
Some teams like to
It
do
was
something
such
at
a
the
big
end
fucking
to feel
play
a little
there.
bit better
Yeah.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
60-yard play almost.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Glennon. And
Yes.
it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic where the big guys are coming from inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers, and a lot of the time,
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Wow, almost
He's
mid,
across the
almost the 40,
35-yard
never
line,
mind.
right around the 36.
Almost in midfield. Not close enough there. Let's just control the ball for 30.
And Detroit
That's
getting
easy.
set to go
First down.
now. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And
Great
taking
run.
it across midfield and inside the 45. So they pick up the first down after the run, and
do
now
it
they
again.
approach for the fresh set. And they're going to speed things up here. Let's go! They'll run it now out of the gun.
Woo!
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a
1 second,
timeout
just 'cause
here
I wanna be
by
that
the
guy.
offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. It'll come
Let's
from
fuck
the
you,
right hash.
Chicago.
It's
It's
a
a win.
47-yard attempt. And the kick
46.
is good.
42
So
is
you
the
wonder
win.
how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles,
Another
it's
win.
one thing to win. It's another thing to win
we're
and
now
put
2
up
and
the amount
1
of points that they did.
in
Boy,
the
were they
preseason.
clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So Odell had the first quarter when it came to touchdowns. Alex had, I think, 2 or 3 touchdowns. I had 1. There's the 2 for Alex.
That'll do it for us, for Charles
Yeah,
Davis and all our
game
hardworking
all
crew.
day.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA
Chicago
Madden
did put up a
NFL.
fight, but we had too
It's a
big a
win for
lead.
the Lions as we say
give it up.
so long from Ford Field.
Alrighty, I'm ended there. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all for preseason week 4 against Chicago.